My heart has been broken too. Only time we get the talks when I'm cruising through. All these street lights hit the window pane. It's been a while since I've been okay.
I'm tryna run it up, sick and tired of fake love. I ain't tryna make up. Most hoes be dubs, most niggas be bums. A lot of hoes be broke, say they will, but they won't.
I'm gonna say, and the
you want to
footage
talk
that
about
I saw
Prestavia's
from
material during Bags and
I
Bodies?
can't even apply that here.
Right.
It wasn't anything that can even
I
be
have a
applied
question
here.
mark by it
So
on mine.
respectfully, her being invited, yes, that's a good thing for her. However, it does not necessarily fit into what we're doing here. Like, it is a good point, but I can't rank nothing she did at Bags and Bodies.
I'm saying that does have impact for her year. That is, or a moment for her year.
I don't see. I mean,
We don't know
did
what
she
she
win?
did there.
Did she win? And
I
from
see
what
what
I've
I
seen,
see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
I can't rank what I've seen from there. So
I think that
because
we don't
people
even know
had
what
to
the
battle.
invite
People
was going
had
to
to
be about.
battle
We didn't know what the show
to
was
get in the
necessarily
house.
going to be
Oh my
about.
God, we will
Okay.
never. I will
Okay.
not allow us
People
to turn
had
an
to
invite
battle.
into impact. Please.
So wait a minute. So
People had to battle.
okay, but here's the thing: her invite to Bags and Bodies is not more impactful than Yoshi's consistency through the second round in Chrome 23. I think Yoshi would have
Well, I'm
that.
gonna say that I feel like Yoshi had that. We do a moment, right? That's what we on, right?
We are not on moment.
We on impact.
Yes.
I feel like that's more impactful, right?
I'm sorry. I feel like Yoshi wins an impact. Prestavia did have a good year. However, it's very easy to kind of overlook her year as opposed to Yoshi having that impact. And you know what Yoshi did this year. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to look back at it. You don't need to go and review it again. It's right there. You remember it because it's that impactful.
Right.
Well, I mean, for me, I remember her beating Yoshi ass at Chrome 23.
That's fine.
I
You
remember
remember
her
that
going
one-
in and having a great battle with C3. Like, as soon as I think about
remember she
Prestavia, I start
won
thinking
against
about her
Danny
year.
Myers.
But
I
I would've
remember
never
Prestavia
expected
year.
Yoshi
I
to
remember her
Farrah
year too,
or-
but at
or
the same
Don
time, I
Lady
feel like
either.
Yoshi's impact is that much. I just feel like Yoshi's impact was greater this year. Prestavia had a good year, but again, for me, it's easy to overlook. Not saying that it should be, but it's easy to overlook compared to what Yoshi did.
Okay.
Are we placing Yoshi in a number 7 spot? I mean, we're not debating this for nothing. We debating the number
We just
7.
we did all 6 categories?
I had Casey.
No,
in
we're
my
not
seven.
at. Well, we had.
Do y'all want to finish the categories?
I thought that where was we at on that?
Let's
thought
go
we
back to
did.
moments since people was confused about moments. If you have Yoshi over Prestavia for moments, raise your flag.
Yoshi over Prestavia.
Nobody
Yoshi
could get it
had
together for moments. Everybody
you
was,
know what?
let me think,
Second
and
round
it's
with Farrah.
viral. So I just want to go
Okay.
back to it. I skipped over it.
I got Yoshi second round with Farrah. That's a moment. Her rebuttal was a moment.
Expected Yoshi.
Prestavia
I
turned
mean-
Yoshi battle into a whole moment.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
I don't think so.
I feel
like
that
she
battle
literally.
I just feel like when it's
was-
this
she
close,
was,
I'm
like,
going with
so
who
close
won.
now.
When it's this close, I'm going with who won.
I remember Prestavia versus Yoshi. That was Prestavia and gun titles on one side and Yoshi by
I
herself.
said that.
And still holding it down for 3 rounds. Like speaking at the top of her voice, not messing up. Her material was good. It was just a little poetic. It just wasn't like punches for
It
the
was a
for the
lot of
big
scheming.
stage.
She schemed
That
a
wasn't
lot.
a
Really
clear
great
win.
writing.
So
for
she had
Prestavia.
bad strategy going into that
I
battle.
guess so,
and
but a lot of
Prestavia-
people
we,
on these
we
lists
can't
have
take
bad
away from
strategy.
Prestavia's strategy.
I'm not
Like-
talking about strategy though, Tata.
I mean,
I'm just
she
saying,
came in there
like-
with schemes that would probably work better in a small room, and Prestavia came in there punching.
Right, so that's fine. If you want to edge the battle to Prestavia, that's cool.
It's not an edge for me. I have her winning that battle clear.
So what do we do with that information? Tata has her winning clear. I have her edging.
I've been had.
But what do we do with
Yoshi
that
under her.
information?
I feel like we're
I've always
emphasizing
had
one
a
thing, which is
Prestavia
that
over
battle,
Yoshi,
and that's
so-
one battle.
I'm saying that.
That's one battle, right?
I just think Prestavia year was better.
I don't. Prestavia was, where was she?
I mean, 4 of y'all already agree that it's not, so we can just move on. I don't agree, but we'll move on.
Where are we at? Where,
I mean, y'all
where,
outvote.
So we
where
on
are
7.
at
We're on
the
7.
What are we at on the point? I thought Yoshi kind of cleared her.
So she at 7. Yoshi's at 7.
I feel like
above
it's
Prestavia,
4
right?
of y'all in total agreement that y'all
So in the
don't.
votes, yeah, the
it
majority
don't
got
even
her.
matter. Y'all all totally agree. It's me, Ty and Cece have her below her. it's 4 y'all already in agreement that she belong above her. You're not gonna convince me that she's below her.
Yeah, you're not. So
Thank you very much.
like
So we're gonna place Yoshi in the number 7
rules.
spot.
We can place her there for now, but I had Casey at 7.
That's fine. We can
That's all I'm saying
we
for
can place
now.
her there for now, or we can move on
Okay,
to Yoshi
Yoshi at 7.
or
I
Casey.
definitely don't see Yoshi having a better year than Casey, so
But-
we have to just put her there because there's
Right.
no way.
Thank you.
Yoshi fine. At 7.
Correct.
Right. Yeah.
Number 6, ladies.
I have Casey at 6.
So,
But I'm gonna just say that I have Vixen a little bit lower. So if we want to, talk about that at all,
I had Caution with the K at 6.
I got Caution with the K at 6 too.
Well, Caution with a K.
Would y'all like to speak about that right now, placing her at number 6, or is there anyone else you guys would want to place at number 6? I believe I heard Vixen.
Casey, those are like the people I feel like that's up there. But
Yes.
I think that those people had better years than Caution. So
I want y'all to use the microphones
I'm just
provided
here
so
to
the
point
people
that.
can hear y'all.
Microphone.
I was just gonna say that for me, all right, I just had to go with this Yoshi situation that y'all presented or whatever because majority rules.
Can we
at
move
least
on
for
to
now.
number 6?
Prestavia, I had higher, but I had Vixen. Like I had Vixen at 8, so maybe we could talk about Vixen and Casey, possibly. I mean, just depending on where y'all got
That's
them.
what
I
I
don't
was
know.
just saying.
I
Can we
wouldn't
talk
wanna talk
about
about
Vixen
that.
or Casey or?
I enjoyed Casey a little more.
I don't mind arguing.
I feel like Casey is above Vixen. I feel like Casey got
Agreed.
very clear wins in
I
the
have
three
Casey-
round
I have
battle that
Casey
she
above
had.
Vixen, but
I
didn't
definitely
enjoy
think
Casey.
I enjoyed her more. I think that she had better battles, like performances, clear wins. Her resume, I like the verb, the arsenal. Those are good wins to have.
But Arsenal pulled out a phone in that battle.
Okay, so what does
That's
that tell you
not
about
Casey's
Casey?
problem.
So what does that tell you?
That's
Well,
not
that goes
Casey's
back to
problem.
strength of schedule when we talk about the proficiency of the opponent. That's
Yeah,
there.
but the
But
proficiency of the
I mean,
You talking about the fight
but he's
back,
still
the fight back.
Arsenal though.
Yeah.
Right.
So for her to battle Arsenal and
No,
and
I'm
perform
not
at
taking
that
that
level.
again. I'm not taking
That's
that
not-
away
was
from
it
her,
her
but
word?
we did this for everybody. We can't change that for Casey.
Yeah, I don't
So
really
so
wanna-
you're
Right,
saying
but
that
that's
because
just the
Arsenal
point.
pulled out.
Well, what I'm saying
I'm
is
confused.
when I'm bringing that out because aren't we debating Vixen over Casey or Casey over Vixen, right?
I'm actually thinking that
I feel like
the
Casey
seven,
is-
I
the
see where you're
sixth
going.
spot is between Vixen and Caution. That's my
Who had bigger
opinion.
fight backs?
Okay,
Is that
Vixen.
right?
and- Okay.
Who
I
had
had,
bigger fight
I had
backs?
Casey a little higher up.
We're at number 6, right?
Right.
Top 5 with a light work battle is crazy. She got 3 battles. One of them is a 97.
That was a good win. I'm sorry.
But they,
That
I
was-
mean, I'm not
mean,
gonna make a
I don't
I
like the
didn't even
light
know-
work battles either.
I
'Cause when
think
you put it
but
up,
look how it was though. It wasn't your typical light work. It wasn't like the way the other ones are.
Do you mean
She was
filmed the way the other
Yeah,
ones
yeah,
are?
yeah. So
I
she's
don't
still-
think that
Y'all
matters.
better
To
keep
me,
y'all better keep
I
the
still,
same
I still
energy
feel like
later.
she did what she had to do.
I know, but
But
there's
it
still
was
a
still
time
90
restraint
seconds.
on the
The same
matchup, no
energy
matter
later.
what. So no matter
3
what,
rounds.
I still feel like I enjoyed her material.
3
I
rounds of
enjoyed-
a light work battle equals 1 round in the 3-rounder.
Okay,
Not, bro,
I still
some of
enjoyed
these
her
one-rounders
material.
be 7
I
or
enjoyed
8
her
minutes.
performance.
But none of the ones we're going to be
Yeah,
speaking
some of
about.
these rounders be a whole damn battle.
She.
So for
Take
6,
notes
so for
on that
6, who
one.
did y'all have on your? Is y'all 6s like? I
I
had
have-
Caution on my original list.
I have
I'm not
Caution
mad
at
Caution
6.
being at 6. We can, if y'all are willing to place Caution at 6. And that's 757 Caution.
Yes.
Shout out to Caution.
I like her.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all
Wanna
ready?
go through them real quick and say
That's
who
what
we
I'm
got
about
so
to
far?
like. Y'all
Okay.
ready to like run through this? Because now we are at the top 5 right now.
This is crazy.
At number 15, Miss Miami. At number 14, Chirac. At number 13, First Lady Flames. Number 12, Cheddar. 11, Official. 10, Bonnie. 9, Shuni. 8, Prestavia. 7, Yoshi. And 6 is 757 Caution. We're good? Anything you guys would want to revisit or revise?
Do y'all want to revisit or revise? She said.
So Shoni didn't have a.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's
Shit, man.
Shoni didn't have a better year than Prestavia. Yoshi
already said
Caution.
it. We're outranked. Like, let's keep
It don't matter.
Thank you.
She gonna stay right there.
Wait,
And I also
but
think,
who are y'all
for
trying to
Prestavia
switch
had
her
a
back?
better year
We
than
made a
Caution. Like I don't know, but
agree.
it's cool. It's cool.
We're outranked. We're moving forward.
So we got Caution at. Where were we at 7? Or we have
At
Caution
6.
at 6?
Yeah, and Yoshi was at 7. Prestavia was
I know
at
that
8.
y'all keep. Okay.
What's wrong, dude?
I don't know. I just feel like. All right, no, I'm fine with Caution at 6. Let me look at Caution again.
Caution had Fresh the Great, Logi, Tato, Bonnie Godiva, Shay Raw twice, Yoshi, and then Bonnie Godiva again.
I just feel like Caution didn't have a better year than Yoshi. I just don't.
So Yoshi has 6.
She has 2 1-rounders. Caution. She has the tournament battles, which was really good. She did beat Yoshi.
She got all W on her.
She don't have no bad battles. She don't have no bad performances.
She is a rookie.
She don't
That's
have,
the thing that really sticks with me with her. She's having a great rookie year.
I feel like she's above Yoshi because of the rookie status and because she has no losses.
and because she beat
got
her.
the one loss, and that's
Well,
to Bonnie.
To Bonnie.
Yeah,
But
but
I'm
I mean,
talking about
if
it's
you
still a
really,
good
it's
loss.
still a
It's
good
still a good
battle.
loss.
She made it to the
Good matchup,
semifinals. and the thing.
rewatchable.
Mm-hmm.
She had a great year.
She did have a great year. I'm not mad.
And she beat Yoshi, man. Like, so
That's
it's
a
really,
tiebreaker.
it's justified. Like, if it was neck and neck or
Yeah.
3-3,
I could
like, we
accept
could
that.
edge it to her for that.
I can for beating the
And
year.
you know, going to the finals. I know we can't talk about the results.
And I will
or nothing
say,
like that,
incidentally,
but that happened in
the
2022
second
when she
1-round
made it.
battle
That
was
was
not
great when she made it,
supposed
'cause
to
she's a
be
rookie
a
here.
second 1-round battle. It was supposed to be a 3-round, and they had to do something else. We work it in 3 hours.
No, and she went crazy in that very short prep battle versus
She
Logi.
did.
Right.
She really did.
Caution is impressive to me.
She is. She has high.
And as a rookie, like with that type of year,
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Kasha
with her
said,
6.
I don't steal. Or no, she said, I don't, no. She said, I don't rob, but I will steal. Then she pulled out, act like she
No,
was
she
pulling
said I
out
will
this.
steal, but I will rob you.
Yeah, like, I like that because it's a difference between those two things. Like, she, not saying that she is like Cal, but that just sounds like some shit Cal would say.
I'm not mad at that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how do y'all feel about placing Vixen in the number 5 spot?
Fine with it.
I had
For
Shuri
now, I guess, like.
in my number.
Have you have any?
Yeah,
any?
no.
Have we went past Casey, or are we still? is
We're
she
at
still
the
in
number
running?
5 spot, and I'm just bringing up Vixen. I feel like this is a good spot for Vixen because if
Gotcha.
we're going forward, obviously
I
there's
got you.
other people and other things that
Yeah.
need to be in those spots.
I'm not mad at this.
Is anybody?
I'm
I'm not in no argument with Vixen at 5.
I'm cool with that. I would have to say Casey next.
Number 4.
Yeah, Casey's next.
I like what Casey did. Just 2022.
No, she bodied too. Goes to Mount Rushmore.
Y'all agree?
Hall of Fame
Do y'all agree with that?
I kept the streak
That
going.
Casey at 4?
Just hold on.
I know.
Just hold on, Tata. Stay
Yeah,
right
I
there.
also want to
Just
remind you
stay right
I
guys.
just want to know if
We
anybody
haven't
had
talked about
40 in
40.
there.
40 is
That's
not
what I
placed.
was just saying. Like,
I
ain't
just
nobody
wanted to
brought up
remind, like 40 is
But-
not placed here.
I would
C3
just
is
like
not
to say I
placed.
have 40 at my
So
3.
after 40, you said who?
C3 is not
Oh, you
placed
got
as
40 at
well.
your top 3.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, did you hear that, Rita?
I had 40 in
She said she
my
got
top
40
3.
in her top 3.
I had I'ma just say I had 43, C3, 4, and I originally had Shuni at 5.
I had C3 at number 4 originally as well.
I got her 3.
I have her at 3 as well.
I had C3 at 4.
Y'all had C3 at 3.
Y'all wanna? Okay, so what do we want to do
Where did you
here?
have?
We
Where did
wanna-
y'all have 40? Did y'all have 40 at all?
She was,
40 is her resume
She
is kind of.
was. I had her at 11.
She did good in that one. I mean, she.
Classic versus Ill Will. She beat QB. And QB's return.
She had 2
She beat
champion
Dre Dennis.
covers, 4 main events. Her record was
She talked to Dre
3 and
Dennis all.
4.
We at C3 right now?
She had a body
Nah, we
of
talking about 40.
40 right now.
She made the number 2 on the and that the fan favorite voted body of the year, performance of the night.
Cover.
She,
I believe so, yes. For Ill Will and QB.
She made it to
the
the finals.
champion cover
She made it.
for the Ill Will battle.
Ill Will battle was so fucking
It was so good.
It
So
is
Her
a
good.
very
QB
good
Shawns
battle.
was good. Her Chirac little battle was straight. Like she had a straight battle. I feel like where it counts, she slipped up. But it's other things that she almost had a million views on.
JC, 40, C3,
Hustle,
Jazz, and Hustle.
Jazz.
That's 5, and we got 4 open spots.
Oh, it's gonna be
It
reworked.
sound like y'all finna put 40 on this list at all.
No, it sounds like we were
I
gonna be
went
doing some
on her
reworking.
because I
We're
feel
gonna do
like
some
Because
reworking.
Miss Miami not supposed to be on this list.
who?
Who?
She not supposed to
Miss
be on this
Miami
list.
is on the list.
No,
She
Lola
not
says
supposed
she's
to.
not supposed to be on.
She's not supposed
That's
be
when
in
I
top
said
15.
that somebody on
She
your
added
list.
Chirac. Remember?
Yeah.
She brought up Chirac, and that's what changed. You know what I'm saying? But we-
I was ago.
Chirac arguably
But we had to
40.
get through
I know,
it. But
I know.
so
I'm
this
just-
is
that's
this
why I'm
is where
like-
we are now.
Yeah,
This is where
I
we
knew
are.
This was gonna happen, and we're here.
Mm-hmm.
So what we gonna do?
We work it. That's what we about to do.
Because I agree, 40 should be in the top 15.
So are we removing Chirac?
She
Because if
wasn't
we're
on my
removing
list. I'm not
Chirac
gonna
and we're
front.
bringing everybody down one, that would
Put 40 there.
I have 40. out
put
of
40 in the number 5.
Yeah, I didn't
spot.
have 40 in my top 10.
40's
She
not.
was in mine. So.
I had her right there at 11. Like
I don't
caution,
think
caution edged her for me. Like when I just broke down. I mean, it was just really the lack of consistency, which goes into your performance. Like you not hitting all them boxes. Like I want you to be hitting them like she can. Like if she could hit them boxes, we would be talking about her in the
But
top
she still
5.
got. Do y'all not look at other things like the 4 main events, the 2 champion covers, the almost million views on
Yeah, but I
YouTube?
also look at what
How
you
do you
did.
How do you have
or
a
didn't
million
do.
views on YouTube and not be?
I mean, that's
impactful?
impact, but that's not the
She
only
get
thing.
that.
That's
She
not the
gets
only
impact.
thing. Yeah,
She
she'll
definitely
get
gets impact
yes.
for me.
How can she be any bro? I think I think something is wrong with how y'all viewing this shit. Cause it's no way. We shouldn't even. There's somebody on this list that don't belong. The fact that we got 40 C3, Jazz and Hustle, and who else?
Casey.
And 4 spots left.
That's one.
Something is wrong with this list.
Why? Because it's 40.
Yo,
It's
I've
definitely
been
not
saying
Morty's
that.
fault.
Because maybe
Not her
y'all-
fault.
I've been
Trying to
saying
act
that.
like she don't have other accolades. Like we can't talk about her 2 champion covers, her body of the year, her great performance against Ill Will, possible win. Her
That's one of my favorite
500,000
battles.
view
Yeah,
battle.
okay.
but
At
we
most,
also have
her-
to talk about
we can't
what
talk
happened
about
with
her
C3
4 main
in
events.
At
the- in
most,
the-
she's at
we
11.
gotta talk
But
about
you're talking
everything
about
else.
She
something
wasn't in
that-
my
that's
top
you're
10.
talking
She's-
about the pros and the cons. Do her pros
But she's
outweigh
in
her
my
cons?
top
Okay, but
15.
what we saying is that she
Y'all
deserves
hold
to
it
be
so
on the
heavy,
list,
but I feel
right?
like y'all was
She deserves to be on the list. The list is gonna have to be reworked. But who are we taking off?
We got C.
She
She
said
was
Miss
on- She was
Miami.
on my list. She was definitely
Lou
on my
is
list.
making it very
40
clear.
was, let
It
me
is
make it
Miss
clear.
Miami
40
behind.
is on my list.
I mean,
40's on my list.
She's on my list.
So I'm not arguing with any of this.
I
but
just know we
somebody
gotta,
got to come off.
You know, put people to the side for a minute
yeah,
while we argue.
I don't feel like it needs to be argued. as
No,
far
I don't
as-
think this is that. It's who is she better than at a certain point.
Right,
Like,
there it is.
She's beat QB. She loses to Dre Dennis in the 1 rounder. Debatable with Chirac, even though
Nah,
y'all
she
said
beat, she
she
beat,
won
she
versus
beat,
Dre
yes.
Dennis. Oh, thank
Won that
God.
battle.
Did she lose to Fonz?
Right.
Right.
She stumbled in.
C3.
That was
Lost.
First round,
That was the
she
Those
tournament.
are the 2 battles,
That was the
right?
tournament.
Ill Will, she had the good battle.
Right.
I mean, where do you want to put her? Like, to me, at most, above Shuni.
What is that, like
That's
Number
Shuni's at.
8.
okay.
Where's Shuni at?
8. Shuni is 9, so she would be number 8.
Or Shuni would be 10 and she would be number
And
9.
then y'all booting all
Did,
this Miami
did,
off the
did
list.
40, did Yoshi have a better year than 40?
That's
Somebody
why.
got to come
But I
off.
mean,
Somebody
Did
has to
Yoshi
come
have a
But
better
Miss
year
Miami
than
just
40?
might have to- I would do it from the bottom though. I
No.
wouldn't be like,
That's what I'm saying. It should be from the bottom.
yes.
I
So
don't
if we
feel-
put 40 in somewhere above where, let's just say she belongs at 11. Yeah, then everybody else goes down.
I just think.
Because 40 does better than officially, like official, Cheddar, First Lady Flame, Chirac, Miami.
Absolutely.
She outperforms them. We know that, right?
So that's where you have to pick from.
So she should be somewhere at 10 or 11.
She didn't have a more impactful year than Prestavia as far as.
Okay, wait.
Oh my fucking
Hold on.
God. Are y'all gonna keep how much stock y'all holding on them 2 battles that she lost?
Who, Prestavia or 40?
Cause y'all really about to tank her year
On
over
who?
to 40. She had a better year than Prestavia, bro.
I thought she had a better year than Yoshi, but I don't.
She had a better year than Yoshi.
I don't think she did. I don't mind the argument with she's better than Prestavia.
But it wasn't like they was too far off. I had them right next to each other, but I definitely thought 40 got that. But you know.
Where is my 40? Oh, here goes 40.
I want to feel right if 40 didn't make the list. I'm sorry. I want to feel right if we left and 40 wasn't on this list.
Yeah, 40 should be on the list.
40
She had a
deserves to
classic
be on
versus
this
Ill
list.
Will.
You know,
Body
she
QB.
started the year off strong and she ended it strong. Okay. Yeah, she fucked up a few times, but she came back and ended the year with a crazy performance versus Ill Will.
And she gave Chirac a shot with 3 rounds, man.
Like,
That's fire.
she's been on RBE, Chrome 23, Queen of the Ring, Gates of the Garden. So, like, you know, some of the arguments that we made for some of these ladies already on the list apply to 42. So that's why I'm like,
That's fair.
honestly, I'm not mad
I
at
feel
40
like
being in the number 4
we
spot.
gonna hold these 2 battles over 40 head that
I
she
would
didn't
put her
do
at
well
7
in,
where
but it's
Yoshi at.
okay for Yoshi to get
That's what
bodied
I'm
by
saying.
Charlie Clips
I
and
don't
get
understand this.
outperformed rap class by a new girl at the top of the year. We can let that slide, but we cannot get over that she had 2 stomachs.
I totally agree.
The 4 main events don't matter. The champion that don't matter. Nothing else matters.
totally
40
agree.
choked in 2 battles per year. We don't know where to put her because Yoshi's so great. Bro, we are wilding right now. We are wilding.
I agree with
I
you,
believe
though.
that it's a Yoshi so great. I just
I agree.
I don't
I
fact
don't
there.
comparison for
Right.
Yoshi came from. I don't get it.
I don't know. She
anymore.
got a million views on YouTube. Her reach is better.
So what are we doing?
So Lola, where would you like to place 40 bars?
On this list, above Yoshi.
She
for
would be
sure.
above Yoshi as of right now. We at number 4 and Yoshi is at number 7.
Miss Miami needs to come off this list. Or Cheddar.
So would you like to
or
move everybody
Shaq
down?
So out of them 3, which one of y'all gonna take off? Is what I'm saying.
didn't
You
have
just move
Chirac
everybody
on my
down a
list.
spot if you feel like Miami needs to go.
But I'm
But
saying.
Cheddar's
feel like-
over Miami. Like Miami would be the next one to go. She's at 15.
Okay, so if she go down, then that means that we have spot.
Spots left for Jazz, Hustle, C3.
So we got 4 spots left now. Then.
We
So
have
Jeff-
4 spots left now. We remove one person. We'll
Then we're gonna have 5.
spots.
So then we gonna have 40, Jazz, Hustle, C3, and who's the other?
Casey.
And Casey. Okay, I'm cool with that. So if we was to remove
Y'all
somebody,
want to do a vote really quickly, okay?
Right, I
We're going to
don't
do
know.
a vote. If you vote to remove Miss Miami, lift your flag up.
What happened? I'm sorry.
If you vote to remove Miss Miami, raise your flag. Lola gonna
get
raise her
40?
flag for
To
everybody.
get
I'm
40,
running
I got
through.
you.
I'm running through all the
Yeah.
names though. If
To
you
get
vote
40
to
in
remove
there.
Chirac,
Oh, okay.
raise your flag because these are the 3 names that were presented. Correct?
Right.
Right.
If you vote to remove Chirac, raise your Wody sign. If you vote to remove Yoshi, raise your Wody sign.
no, I don't want to
She-
remove
no,
Yoshi.
she
The
deserves
other
to be
one
on the
would have
list.
been
Yeah.
Cheddar,
She
but
should definitely be on the list.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
Cheddar. She said Cheddar's the
I feel-
option.
but I wouldn't remove her either.
I don't feel like Cheddar should
The
be
only
removed
person
either.
I would remove.
So y'all are
personally-
voting as of right now to remove Miss Miami.
So I would just be moving everybody down.
Yeah.
Right, I'm fine with that.
So y'all feel like Chirac had a better year than Miss Miami?
That's what we did
I mean,
when we
we
went
got
through
her
the
above
we
Miss
went through the
Miami.
process.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just make sure because we keep
Yeah.
going back and revisiting. I done rewrote this list 4 times.
Okay.
Trying to tell you.
I'm with you, girl. I am with you.
All right.
Okay.
I'm running out of. Ooh. Well,
Oh,
So now we got
Rudy, can you stand once you get done with your list?
Yes, I will.
So I believe Miami's off. Everybody comes down.
Yep.
And then
So
that
it'll be
puts 40 at
Chirac.
4, or you haven't decided.
Flames, Cheddar.
Official, Bonnie.
Shuni.
Prestavia.
Big Yosh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Caution 40.
I am going to run through the list just one more time, just to make sure that everybody has it clear.
Where the hell is Bonnie's name?
You guys
there it
ready?
is, that's it.
Number 15, Chirac. 14, First Lady Flames. 13, Cheddar. 12, Official. 11, Bonnie. 10, Shuni. 9, Prestavia. 8, Yoshi. 7, 757 Caution. And 6, Vixen. We have 5 slots left and about 5 names left. Let's organize, ladies. Let's organize.
All right. Okay. Down to the nitty gritty.
So we got Caution Vixen at the 5, right? Or the 6?
Vixen is 6.
6.
Vixen is, 6.
No.
And then
Because everybody moved
Because
down
she
because
went
Miami,
down.
because Vixen was 5.
So Vixen.
8, 7, 6, Vix. Alright.
Number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Who would you guys like to place in the number 5 spot?
40.
Right.
Right.
We're cool with
That's
that.
what we was fighting for.
Boom.
Let's go.
Number 4 spot, ladies and gentlemen.
Number 4. I had C3 at number 4 on my list.
I had C3 at 4 on my list. I had originally had 40 at 3. But
I got C3 at 3.
Me too.
okay,
I would
so
pick
2
Casey,
for the
to
4,
be
2,
honest.
3.
Casey for number 4.
Yeah, I'm not mad at Casey at 4.
I'm not either. For 3 battles,
Casey at
I mean,
4.
3 battles,
4.
light work,
Casey
1
at
light
4.
work.
oh, Casey had 4. Oh,
Casey had 3 battles.
wait.
She had a light work, she had her vert
Yeah,
battle,
only
and then
see
she
3.
had her official battle.
She only had 3 battles.
She lost that battle.
Yeah, I got
To me-
her
to
losing
me.
to official, but I liked it. I know some people.
It was
already
decent.
done
Wait, which
I
battle?
liked it.
I think it was like decent. I
official.
just think it was
Yeah.
decent.
I got an official winning it though, but
Yeah.
it was good. And shout out to her because she had a boot.
Yeah,
she couldn't even
she did
perform
good.
the way
She
she,
did
wanted
good.
to.
She
I'm
did
sorry.
great for
She couldn't
her.
even perform the way she wanted to.
Well, if
And
y'all
she still
talking
did it with a
about
boot.
this, then how we talking about Bonnie and her year and she was pregnant the whole damn time?
I'll ask that. Like, are those the things that are we
I'm
factoring?
just
Like,
asking.
no.
Okay, so are we
She was
placing
pregnant.
Casey
I
or
didn't know she was
C3?
pregnant.
I knew
People
I had
just-
heard
the
about
fact
it
that
like
she
later
did
in
have
the
a good
year or whatever,
performance
but
with
I
it,
didn't
I feel
know
like-
I didn't know the whole
Like,
year.
that's something that
It
is
still
about
take away from her performance
All
in
the
a
way
way because I
through.
feel like that to me is what makes the battle.
Okay, ladies, we ready to place number
I didn't
4?
want to go there.
Are we placing Casey or are we placing C3?
I got Casey at 4.
C3 would be my 3.
If y'all
C3
want
is my 3
to
as
do a
well.
vote and compare and all of that good stuff, we can. But who do y'all want to place?
I originally had C3 at 4. However, I'm not mad at putting Casey there and having C3 go number as number 3. I'm alright with that.
I'm fine with Casey being in the number 4 spot. I feel like her wins were definite wins. C3 had a better year than her though.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
Overall,
Yeah,
she
more
was
battles.
my
Strength of
3.
schedule.
She had
I feel
more
like
battles,
yeah.
entered the
Yeah.
tournament,
Yeah.
made it to the end of the
She
tournament.
stayed out
Right.
Yeah.
C3
Because
is
like
my 3.
last year, I feel
C3
like
is
with
my
C3 for the people that had her as the Wody, we talked about how she had more battles, but the quality and the quality of the
She had
opponents.
more battles,
And I
but
think
it was the
this year,
one-rounders.
and this year she
one-rounders.
flipped it.
Yeah.
She, and yeah.
All right, ladies. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm with
If we
C3
solidified
on
in that, I'm gonna read this last performance, this last accessory award here, and then what's gonna happen is, I guess we all pretty much have the same 1 and 2. I will allow everyone to go around and give their points on who they have in the number 2 spot, so that we can kind of move forward a little quickly. I will ask that you guys do not debate with each other during that time. We will debate after everybody has made their points.
All right.
All right. So for performance of the year. Wow. All right. So in the third spot, 40 bars for that one. Second spot, Miss Hustle. And the first spot is Jazz the Rapper. Shout out to Big Bag Jazz.
Yeah, Jazz.
Performance of the year. Another award, another bag.
And these battles, the fans
vote on this, correct? That is correct. 100%.
Can I talk that shit? Can I talk that shit? Can I talk that shit? Cause I can walk that shit. I don't really care what they talking about, cause most of them just talk the talk, they can't walk it out. Can I talk that shit?
Now, Tata, we're going to start with you. Who do you have in the number 2 spot and why?
I got Miss Hustle in the number 2 spot. Hustle year was incredible. I feel like she in her prime, and it's just gonna get better. I think the run between her and Jazz, like the back and forth, was fire. It was fire to watch. But when you look at all of their categories, I had them both scored at a 6. I know y'all don't like the categories and the drag, whatever, but that's how I had to do this, especially for them, because both of their years were incredible. And it was things that edged it for someone else. You know, Jazz having a win over a former champion of the year, 3-time champion of the year. Her having a win convincingly over Vixen, former Woody of the year. We just saw the awards, but in my mind, you know, she had performance of the year with Vixen. Her second round was round of the year. So it's like, it's just things keep stacking on top of each other. I will say with Hustle, just to give an argument for her, you know, she did shut JC down. She 30 him. I know it's a light work. We don't put that much weight on light work battles, but she did 30 him. She did. She also had a great battle with She was fire. I wish we could have got the Beretta Blaze battle. If we compare their battles, they got the same amount of battles, but we never got to see her versus Beretta Blaze, which is a shame. And for those reasons, I have Jazz above Hustle. Yeah, we just didn't get to see.
I feel like you read off my paper. But anyway, I'm just playing. For all those reasons, I also have Jazz, but I feel like Jazz definitely stepped it up and came outside a whole lot. I mean, she pushed herself way beyond I've ever seen Jazz has done in years. With the 2-on-2s with her and Lou Castro, giving shots. I mean, with the whole Kate-like battle with Jade and Steams. Her performance is ridiculous. Like, the girl, you know, I feel like she sat back. We were upset because she didn't battle as much for years, but it seems like when she came back and she was so consistent, she gave us everything we asked for. To me, she's everything that a Wody woman would be. Again, with the 3-time Geechee, stop talking over my rounds, please. With the 3-time champion Geechee, I mean, she
it's
she
just
didn't let
tradition
up.
to pop champagne at the top 2 for women of the year.
Absolutely, she did not let up. And she had a few different platforms that she went to as well, along with Hustle. Hustle is my 2.
So close though. It's so close.
Very close, but I feel like the fans would kill us if we don't speak about the shared battle with Sheed. I still feel like it was a good battle, but at the same time, we do have to kind of look at that. But she is my 2.
When you say shared,
I mean, as far as the rehearsed battle.
confirmed?
It wasn't confirmed.
I don't necessarily
Okay.
want to dive into something that's not confirmed.
Okay,
Or,
okay.
That's speculation.
Right, but they would kill us if we didn't and act like we ain't heard about it. So
They gonna kill us.
they gonna kill us. No, they're not.
I'm just saying.
Listen, I'm okay. Right, we can't win for losing. For those who didn't want us to, we didn't want to. But for those who wanted us to, we did. So fuck it. But she is my number 2 because she had just as much of a phenomenal year for real. But again, I feel like Jazz just by a hair had that better year, and Geechee to me put her over the top for 1. Oh. They shooting.
Okay. Okay.
It's enough of the carpet.
Why the carpet, sir?
So, I'ma just say what my 1 and 2 is. I had Jazz edging for the Wody spot versus Hustle. But I really feel like Hustle has a really big argument, and I don't want people to feel like we're overshadowing her argument, because she definitely does. I mean, she also, like Jazz, was ranked in the Cody. Jazz was 11th, I believe. Hustle was 14th, so they both were in the Cody talks, so that shows her impact as well. I will also give her props for, being the face of Chrome 23.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for Remy Ma to pick you, to have faith, for you to, be the face of a league that, she's still learning. That's pressure to have that on your back, and she's been doing a magnificent job, being the face of Chrome 23. Every time she's on Chrome 23, she's been amazing. We got an article on letstalkbattlerap.com about just her evolving, and it's crazy because she's been doing it for so long, but this year she's just been evolving into just a better battle rapper than I think anybody could have ever expected. So I give her props for that, and learning to try to do better in some of these categories, like her performance, like her punches. I think she's just been getting better and better. She's had high impactful performances and battles from Couture. I think that battle was amazing on Chrome 23. She did her thing. I think she did her thing versus Vixen. It sucks that we didn't get to see Beretta Blaze. I got her beating the guys. So she's being girl, she's being guy, she's going on big league, she's the face of the league, she's going to small league, smoking people. And she honestly was perfect. She didn't fuck up, she didn't choke. She did her thing. I just feel like what makes me put Jazz above her is just, I think Jazz has better performances and the impacts. Obviously, the impact of what Jazz did last year, she won all the awards from the fans. Like, that's crazy. Like, I don't think we ever had one person win all the awards since we've been doing Wody. So I don't want to keep on hogging the mic, but that's pretty much it.
I'm going to say number 2 spot for me is going to be Miss Hustle. I feel like Miss Hustle had a phenomenal year. I feel like the battle with Couture in the building when it first occurred, and I heard that the fans had Couture winning, I was confused. I'm like, I have Hustle winning this one. Watching it back, I understand why people have it debatable. But in the moment, I had Hustle winning that one clearly. We sat here, we talked about the Vixen battle. Some people had that debatable as well. The Beretta Blaze battle we all talked about is vaulted. If you were not in the building, you did not get a chance to see it. It cannot be ranked, cannot be discussed. Sheed and JC, both of those are light work battles, so I cannot necessarily hold those in the same regard as a 3-round, 3-minute, 3:30 battle. Like, I cannot hold those into the same regard. So while she did phenomenal this year, I have to put her in the second spot because of Jazz having the 3-round one-on-one battles that she had that are full battles and not light work battles. Right. She did have 2-on-2s, 2-on-2s. One of them was a one-rounder, but I think that was more for fun, showing out for a league that's an up-and-coming league, and did the
battle of the year.
Yeah, and had performance of the year or a battle of the year with Shunaru, versus Shunaru. So I'll let everybody else speak, but yes, I have Miss Hustle in my second spot for those reasons. Even though I loved her year. The light work battles is good as they were, I just felt like it hurt her because they were not full 3-round one-on-one matchups.
Yeah, it's all technicalities for me as well. Hustle, I have her down for elite performances. Every last one of these battles, I didn't see Beretta blaze, but every last one of these performances, she was elite. Her bars were heavy, and she's a great performer. I like the way she comes across on stage. The issue with it is Jazz has 2 bodies. One of those bodies is a Wody, and then the other one is the win is a Cody. So I just feel like just based off of those things, Jazz really comes out on top. It's pretty clear to me, and that doesn't take away anything from Hustle. I agree with the light work's hurting her average for the year, but like I said, I think that she performs impeccably. So salute to both of them. Okay, I'm sorry.
I also have Hustle at number 2. I think she had an amazing year. I enjoyed all of her performances. I enjoyed her performance both in the building and outside on camera. I was there for her and Couture and her and Vixen, and she did phenomenal both in the building and on camera. Her material was awesome versus Sheed and JC. The 4 battles that I did see, I don't have any problems with them. I think she did phenomenal. I think she did amazing. I didn't really factor in the light work situation. I didn't even know that was a thing. But I just enjoyed her performance, her material, her conduct, just all of it. And I guess I'll explain why I have Jazz at number 1 and her number 2. Although I'm saying like all these positive things, I guess I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I have the Hustle at number 2.
We just doing number 2, or we going?
We can go on number 2,
You
but
want
I
to
mean,
go
it just makes it obvious who your number 1 is.
That's why I said number 1. Yeah.
That's kind of why I did it like that. I didn't know.
I feel like Jazz and Hustle had the most perfect execution of the year. So it's like perfect senior and perfect junior. You know what I mean? It's not really. It's the difference. The difference for me would be Jazz got like performance of the night, battle of the night, performance of the night, body of the year, body of the night.
Round
you know what I mean?
year.
It's that when she got one more main event than Hustle. So it's like she just got, if that Sheed battle would have been first of all, I really would have loved to see that Sheed battle as a 3-round.
Real battle? A real battle?
Because it's so good. Hustle didn't miss a beat this year at all. And the only thing, if she would have had one more 3-round battle, like I'm talking about even with the ones on like one more full 3-round battle, I feel like we'd be in here arguing a lot more closer. And so that's just the differences. And I loved her last year. Like I loved every so often Hustle will have a performance I don't really care for. I loved every one of her performances last year. She is like a star when she's outside, but so is Jazz, you know what I'm saying? And it showed performance of the night, battle of the night, body of the, you know what I'm saying? It just like, she had so much fun. You know what I'm saying? It's big bag this year. It's big bag, badly. It's her year. Like, it's nothing you can really, Hustle was exciting, but Jazz was just like a little more exciting. Yeah, like it's like a 1A, 1B. Like, it's kind of sick to have to separate them that much when I feel like the execution is perfect. Perfect. Like as far as material, performance, everything, they did everything at the top caliber to me. So shout outs to the ladies.
All right, ladies, I believe it's fair to say I did that way. That way it's very obvious who your guys' number 1s are. And as of right now, I just want to say congratulations, Jazz the Rapper. You are the year of 2022's Woman of the Year. Congratulations. Thank you so much for all your hard work and all you've done. You've entertained us all year. We want to congratulate
outside.
you.
Her and Hustle are still
outside. Actually, I just want to make a note. I think
this year or last year. it would have been hard as hell.
Yeah,
I think they're both going to get us a run for our money this year or next year for Wody panel.
They
So
just
I
started
can't
Cody
wait.
too. Look,
to
not
an
just
amazing
Wody, but
start.
Cody too.
Yeah,
Off
that
to an
too.
amazing start. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just to see, like, they carried this over into this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
fire.
it's slow for a lot of the ladies right now, but no,
Not for
they
them.
making,
Right.
Netflix for Hustle recently. Jazz stayed doing stuff. She just impressed us on a few days prep, 5 days
Right.
prep against Loso
Versus
for the
Loso.
bullpen.
Yep.
They are doing
That's
their
dope.
numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Are we drinking to that?
Cheers to that.
Cheers, ladies.
Good job, y'all.
Good job, ladies.
Man. Shit.
I feel like in previous years we left a lot more stress. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, 2022 was something else. 2023, I think that's really gonna be like.
My heart's been broken too. Only time we get the talks when I'm cruising through. All these street lights hit the window pane. It's been a while since I've been okay. I bet